Yes, it's a good day for singing a song. It's a good day for moving along. It's a good day. How could anything go wrong? It's a good day from morning to night. Yes, it's a good day for shining your shoes. It's a good day for singing the blues. Everything to gain and nothing to lose. It's a good day from morning to night. I said to the sun, good morning, sun. Rise and shine today. You know you gotta get going if you're gonna make a showing. And you know you got the right away. It's a good day for paying your bills. It's a good day for curing your ills. So take a deep breath and throw away the pills. It's a good day from morning to night. 'Cause it's a good day for singing a song. It's a good day for moving along. It's a good day. How could anything go wrong? It's a good day from morning to night. Yes, it's a good day from morning to night. Yes, it's a good day from morning. Long
Was it a fly?
Long ago and far away, in my old common living shoe, I turned the which way, just because you asked me to. Like a tune over the field, simple love is simple truth. Ain't no end to what I do, just because you ask me to. So let the world call me a fool if things are right with me and you. That's all the better that I'll do, anything you ask me to. Knowing how much I love you, after all that I've been through, I should turn and walk from you, just because you asked me to. So let the world call me a fool and figure out me and you. That's all that matters that I'll do, anything you ask me to. Show. We hope you enjoyed what we got lined out for you. We were so glad to swap howdies and take pictures and talk to everybody a while ago. What's all off?
The hair on that man's head back there.
Little Roy. But anyway, we're going to come around and do you a song that's on my latest album. I wrote this song, and when I wrote it, I told the two boys I was writing with, I said, you know, I want to write something that nobody's ever written about all the new stuff that's out. They said, but Lizzy, that ain't going to fit you. You're just an old-fashioned heart. So here's one called Old-Fashioned Heart. My Facebook profile tells the world my life is complicated. A stranger known as Siri tells the temperature outside. They're making cars that drive themselves and smartphones that can do all else. Simple Google search that tells how simple life can be. And I still believe in love that lasts forever. I still like a man who opens up the door. I love good conversations over coffee, and I think freedom's still worth fighting for. Oh, I love my Apple Watch and love my apple pie, and I still want to be the apple of somebody's eye. I'm amazed at how the world has come so far, but I still got an old-fashioned heart, an old-fashioned heart. I go online to pay my bills and order all my groceries. I have a little gadget that will vacuum every room. Music playing in the air, reservations anywhere. My GPS can get you there if you just tell it to. And I still believe in love that lasts forever. I still like a man who opens up the door. I love good conversations over coffee, and I think freedom's still worth fighting for. Oh, I love my Apple Watch and love my apple pie, and I still want to be the apple of somebody's eye. I'm amazed at how the world has come so far, that I've still got an old-fashioned heart, an old-fashioned heart. And I still believe in love that lasts forever. I still like a man who opens up the door. I love good conversations over coffee, and I think freedom's still worth fighting for. Oh, I love my Apple Watch and love my apple pie, and I still want to be the apple of somebody's eye. I'm amazed at how the world has come so far, but I still got an old-fashioned heart, an old-fashioned heart. Yeah. Woo, I tell you what, I don't know what's going on in my throat, but we'll be all right. Tell you what, Little Roy's going to come around with a guitar here, and we're going to do you a song that we recorded. It features everybody in the band singing right here. And we got Mr. Holger Olderson going to sing bass back there. It's a fun song. Here's one called Traveling On. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm traveling on, holding to my Savior's hand, traveling on, telling our salvation's plan in the light. I lead us home to glory land, traveling on, little children, traveling on. I've been down through the valley, the strength again I hear, talking with my Jesus, that was He said to me. No need for you to worry, look to the east, the sky beyond these treasures forlorn, over on the other side, traveling on, holding to my Savior's hand, traveling on, here metal guitar. We're gonna come around and do you a song. When I was a little girl growing up down in the farm where I live, I used to watch my grandmama move her feet and scoot across the kitchen making a pound cake. And you know what you didn't do in an old farmhouse when your grandmama was making a pound cake? You didn't come running through the house and you didn't slam the screen door. But she had speakers set up and it came out of this old cabinet, 33 record, 78, 8-track cassette tapes, radio, and she would just sing all the time and dance. And this is one of her songs. One of the favorite artists that she enjoyed was Tennessee Ernie Ford. So I'm gonna do this for all my hunting buddies out there, for Randy over here, and we'll do it for my partner over there, Mr. Danny Stewart. Me and Danny's running the Lincoln Festival together. Stand up, Danny, let everybody tell you. Y'all need anything, y'all call on Danny Stewart right there. Yeah, buddy. All right, all you West Virginia coon hunters, rabbit hunters, bear hunters, squirrel hunters, deer hunters, here's one for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, sitting in the corner when the bells are train, I looked out waiting over the gate. The big bad man started something in the mouth, waiting to hear more shotgun blasts. Yeah, shotgun boogie, all I need one shot. Look out, big boy, tonight you'll be in the pot. Well, over on the ridge, a scaly bark, hickory nuts so big you can see him in the dark. Big bad squirrel was scratching and fight. I'll be on that ridge before daylight with a shotgun boogie. All we need one shot. Look out, big boy, tonight you'll be in the pot. How about it, Patty? Well, I met a handsome man who's tall and thin. I asked him what he had, he said, Fox 410. I looked him up and down, said, boy, this is long, so we headed for the brush, shoot a big fat dove, yeah, shotgun boogie. All the feathers flew. Look out, big boy, when you draw the bead on you. Slam on along to the end. Like I said, wait a minute, bud, you gotta see my cab. He's got 16 gauge, token down like a rifle. He's loaded like a man, this is going to trifle. Yeah, the shotgun boogie. Draw the bead so fine. Look out, big boy, and load it all the time. How about it, Leroy? Watch me. Well, he called on the clock like a gentleman ought to. Said, no rush, I'm gonna get my daughter. He cocked back the handle right on the spot. When the gun went off, he outrun the shot. Yeah, shotgun boogie. I'm on the way to the bell. I'll be back, little gal, when your pappy runs out of shell. Show him, pappy.
You know, I was glad to get to see Russell more. I hadn't seen Russell in a while. And you know, it's a funny thing. I come through these mountains last night. That's the crookedest mountain over there I ever seen in my life. That bus is sitting out yonder in that yard with 2 dead batteries in it right now because I blowed the horn at my own tail light so long that I run the batteries down in the bus. But Lizzy was driving on that interstate, on that freeway down there, and I was sleeping. I had a dream. I dreamed I died up and went up to heaven. I got to the pearly gates up there. Got up to the pearly gates, and I got ready to walk in. Old St. Peter said, where you think you going? I said, oh, I thought I'd just come up here a little early. He said, buddy, that ain't the way it's done. I said, well, how it's done? He said, well, you got to pay for your sins before you can get in this place. I said, St. Peter, I've been a good person. He said, yeah, they all say that. Let me get the book. If you pay for sins, you can get in here. He got the old book out, and he said, well, here's a sin in 1977. I said, I forgot about that one. He said, well, look here, in 1992. I said, I forgot about that in St. Peter. He said, look here, 2014. I said, I forgot about that. He said, yeah. But he said, you know what, I like you real good, and I'm willing to give you a test. And if you can stand the pressure for 2 weeks, you come on back up here and knock on the door, and I'll let you right in. I said, I'll do anything. Old St. Peter, I'll do anything. He whistled, and come out of the woods was the ugliest woman you ever seen in your life. She was so ugly, she would make a train take a dirt road. She got close to me, and boy, she stunk bad. Oh, I said, what in the world? He said, well, you said you want to pay for your sins. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to handcuff you to this woman for 2 weeks. If you can stand this pressure, you come back and knock on the door, and you can get right in here. I said, well, go ahead on. Boy, the first week was horrible. She didn't use no deodorant or nothing. It was awful. No toothbrush or nothing. It was terrible. I never smelled that bad. I was just awful. It got down to the last week and a half, and it was still terrible. It got down to the last day. It got down to the last 20 minutes, and I looked across the street, and there was Russell Moore walking around with the prettiest woman that you ever seen in your life. I got on my knees and I said, why, St. Peter, you do me like this? And look at Russell. He said, she's paying for her sins too.
We got a lot of requests that we're going to try to squeeze into this show right here, but this is an old Louvin Brothers song that we had a request for, and we have recorded this.
Y'all so come to Lincoln. We had a beauty contest down there and nobody won. They ain't got no beauties down there.
Thanks, Roy. Anyway, we hope you enjoy this song. It's one called When I Stop Dreaming.
I think Lizzy was in that contest.
Okay, moving right
what
along.
What song is this? What are you talking
When I Stop Dreaming.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey.
What chord is it in? I know how to do it.
In my life, the first time I never had wanted to die was the night when you told me you loved someone else and asked me if I could forget. When I stopped dreaming, the flowers to bloom in the snow. You may take a pebble and teach it to grow. You may teach all the raindrops to return to the clouds, but you can't teach my heart to the flowers to bloom in the snow. You may take a pebble and teach it to grow. You may teach all the raindrops to return to the clouds, but you can't teach my heart to forget. When I stop dreaming, that's when I'll stop loving you. Been a while since we've done that one, ain't it? All right, I had a request for a certain fiddle tune here, and Al, if you're out there, I'm fixing to do it for you, so I hope you're paying attention. This is one of my favorite Chubby Wise songs, and Lord mercy knows we've been all up and down that highway and running all kinds of trouble, and we hope you enjoy this song. We're going to do the best I can as soon as Little Roy gets that banjo tuned up. I tell you what, we was coming down the road, Little Roy and Bonnie, they finally celebrated their 35th wedding anniversary the other day, you know, and I don't know how in the world she's put up with that so long, much less turning around.
I don't know how I put up with her that long.
But anyway, we was coming down the road. We was coming coming down from Maine, and Bonnie was traveling with us, and I was driving the bus, and all of us was in the. They didn't want to hear this story. Somebody asked about it. Anyway, so we was driving down the road, and Bonnie and Little Roy we was giving them a little time to themselves in the back, you know, letting them, you know, just spend some time without the rest of us. So we were all up front having a good time. They was driving down the road, and I heard out from behind the bus, I heard Bonnie say, "Little Roy, take my shoes off." And I was driving that bus, and I got to looking, you know, Sally, she really ain't been on the bus with us a lot, and she kind of gave me that raised eyebrow look over there. And I said, "Don't worry, Sally, it's just shoes. It's just shoes. We're okay." Went on going down the road a little bit more, and I heard Bonnie say, "Little Roy, take my stockings off." By that time, I was kind of squirming in the seat a little bit, and Holger, he'd been with us for a little while. I turned over there and looked at him, and he was kind of, you know, giving me that worried look, and I said, "It's just stockings. It's okay, it's just stockings." We got going down the road a little bit more, and then I heard Bonnie say, "Little Roy, take my dress off." By that time, I was getting ready to pull the bus over and tell him to hold on, and Matt's little eyes got so big and round his little brown face, you could just see golf balls, and the next thing I heard her say was, "Don't never let me catch you wearing any of my clothes ever again." All right, here's one called the Lee Highway. yesterday to come up here to West Virginia. We was coming down all them curvy mountains, you know. We come around that coal factory right there, that charcoal factory. We was coming down a big old 5% grade. Little Roy, he was driving that bus and he was grinding them gears, trying to slow that thing down. And all of a sudden, out from behind us came a coal truck, and he was trying to slow down. And it sounded something like this here. And he honked the horn at us, and it sounded something like this here. Little Roy honked the horn back, and that Silver Queen bus we riding in, it sounded like this here. Another request here, and we hope you enjoy it. This is a song that I wrote.
I'm awful worried about what happened last night when I went to sleep. His word is bad.
I have no idea what he's talking about. But anyway, we're going to do you a song here that was...
I dreamed last night also that I swallowed a 5-pound marshmallow. When I got up, my pillow was missing.
Okay. Here's a song that's the title track of my first solo album. It reached #2 on the Billboard charts for bluegrass. We were mighty proud of that. Got a lot of radio play, and it's one of our most requested songs. I hope you enjoy it. Here's one called The Blueberry Pie. Your hands are calloused, and your eyes, they don't dream, and you haven't smiled much in 15 years. Folks say you're a hard man, but they never seen all the times that you dried all my tears. You're as cold as a north wind in winter, as tough as the ground in July. But when it comes to you're sweet as blueberry pie. You ain't one for talking, and you don't show your fear, and you always stand up for what is right. Folks say you're uncaring, but they never hear those I love yous you tell me each night. You're as cold as a north wind in winter. You're as tough as the ground in July. But when it comes to loving your lady, you're as sweet as blueberry pie. You're as cold as a north wind in winter. You're as tough as the ground in July. But when it comes to loving your lady, you're as sweet as blueberry, sweet as blueberry, sweet as blueberry pie. You're sweet as blueberry pie. All right, we're going to come around and do another request here. And we recorded this back in 2009. We usually dedicate this song to our favorite Yankees over there under the table booth over there. They love this song because every time we sing it in the next place they go, it rains, doesn't it? Just for you. Anyway, we need some rain down at home. We ain't had a whole lot of rain. But anyhow, Little Roy, you want to tell them about it while I get tuned up?
Boy, y'all got to come to our festival. I'm so glad to see this big crowd here. Two more. But anyhow, I'm glad to see it, but you need to come to our festival. We got a barber shop down there. I went in there the other day. I told the man, I said, now I want you to leave this side long, gap it up 3 times on the side, and let it hang down in the front. He said, I can't cut hair like that. I said, you did the last 6 times. We travel all over the country and see a lot of things, and we want y'all to come to see our little town right here. Here's a song that back when I was a little boy, it was a black man. His name was Kane Lightning. Oh, Kane Lightning, he showed me how to play this style of music. He said, boy, make that thing like a train. Mama killed a chicken, thought it was a duck. Put it in the pot with his feet sticking up. Got to butt it up and go. Oh, yeah. You proud woman, Lord, you got to butt it up and go. Walking down the street, talking to everybody, but the chief of police has got to body it up and go. Oh, yeah. You high-powered woman, Lord, you got to body it up and go. She hollered, hot dog, oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, you high-powered woman, Lord, you got to brought it up. Now here's the song.
Listen to the rain, some moaning and some groaning. Well, now didn't it rain, children, Lord, didn't it rain, didn't it, oh my Lord, didn't it rain? Now didn't it rain, children, Lord, didn't it rain, didn't it, oh my Lord, didn't it rain? Poke him. Knock him out. Didn't it rain? We got time to do one more for you. We sure have enjoyed being here. Thank you, Little John, for having us. And stay down, Banjo. Don't forget our 9th annual Little Roy and Lizzy Music Festival coming up April 28th, 29th, and the 30th of next year at the Lewis Family Home Place, where Little Roy and all of his family was born and raised right there in Lincoln, Georgia, in a little town where everybody talks just like us. Anyway, we got all kinds of great people. Rhonda Vincent, Gene Watson, the Malpass Brothers, the Moron Brothers, Cody Norris Show. We've got Seth Mulder and Midnight Run. They're going to be there. We've got the Tennessee Bluegrass Band. They're going to be there. Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver's going to do one of his last shows there. We want you to come and join us. It's all kinds of fun. If you need any kind of information, Danny and Krista Stewart over there, they'll help you and tell you all kinds of the stuff. They're right there. They're my partners. Well, also, don't forget the cruise we're going on in January 6th to the 11th.
Cruise
Anybody?
with the bald-headed man.
Cruise with the bald-headed
man.
Big D. If you want to go with us, I tell you what, anybody
Boy,
that's...
God was good to him. Wasn't he? He gave him a pretty face and cleaned off an area for another one.
Anybody that signs up to go on the cruise today, Danny, they're going with us, all right? So that's how it goes. So y'all go over there and see Danny. We're going to Cozumel, Mexico, and just somewhere through all kinds of different places.
Look, I got a
way
buddy,
down yonder.
I got a buddy out yonder. His name is Mitch, and he sets up guitars and banjos and sells guitars and banjos. But if you want to make your Martin guitar sound good, or your Gibson, or anything you got, he's got something that puts up under the bridge. I got him in mine. Go over there and see him if you want to have your guitar real loud like mine is. I like anything loud, don't you?
All right, and also September 9th in Hilton's, Virginia, we got the Little Roy Lizzy Show and the Malpass Brothers at the Carter Fold. We're doing a show at the Carter Fold. That's a Thursday night at 7 o'clock. September 9th. We want you to come and join us. We got brochures on the table, or visit us at the website. Here we go. Here's our last song for this part of the show. We hope you... It's nothing. Leave it alone.
What is that up under your ear?
There ain't nothing there.
What up under your ear?
There's nothing.
What is it?
That Little Roy, that ain't nothing but a freckle that's been there my whole life.
A what?
A freckle.
I've seen a lot of freckles. That's the first one I ever seen crawling around.
Here we go. We enjoyed it.
Hey. Hey. You probably gonna have to do one more. You want to hear one more? They're gonna do one more for you.
Little Roy, you sure you want to do this one? I think everybody wants to hear the one with your suspenders.
Where you get them alligator britches at?
Off Alligator. Little Roy, I think you better do Honey in the Rock. And they want to hear Honey in the Rock.
Well, I had a little operation this. Y'all might have to help me on
Oh,
this
now you all right.
one. Y'all might want to help me.
We love you and thank you kindly.
When they take your goose out, you ain't got nothing left. You know?
Yeah, but they didn't do nothing about that talking, did they? Anyway, also remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Lizzy Long Music. Go on your phone right now to your YouTube app and click subscribe. All right, here we go. Thank you, Little John.
Oh, my brother, do you know who's Savior? Who's wondrous, kind, and true? He's a rock for your salvation. There's honey in the rock for you. Oh, there's honey in the rock, my brother. There's honey in the rock for you. He sends for the blood to cover. There's honey in the rock for you. Oh, there's honey in the rock, my brother. There's honey in the rock for you. It sends for the blood to cover. There's honey in the rock for you. They go out through the streets and the byways, preach a word to the many and the few. Save every falling brother. There's honey in the rock for you. Oh, there's honey in the rock, my brother. There's honey in the rock for you. It sends for the blood to cover. There's honey in the rock for you. Oh, there's honey in the rock, my brother. There's honey in the rock for you. He sends for the blood to cover. There's honey in the rock for you. Oh, there's honey in the rock, my brother. There's honey in